I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about the medallions that's what we've referenced to. Right now I'm wearing one around on a lanyard. This is a ruby colored one. And I've also got this one on my wrist here just to show you what they look like. One of the things that before you go on your cruise, you'll have an opportunity to order a medallion. I'll tell you all about them. The complimentary, or I should say the free medallion that you can order comes with the lanyard and the medallion. Even though everything is free, I think there's still like a $10 shipping cost for that. It should arrive at your house probably about 2 weeks before the cruise. What's the medallion for? Well, here we are. We just got our medallions. What are we going to do with them? The very first thing that's going to happen is when you go to check in at the port to get onto the ship, you're going to go through security. And the very first thing that they're going to do is they're going to scan your medallion. And that medallion will then recognize that you are who you are. They'll look at their computer, and that's their way. You're kind of like your key to get into the ship. It's the identification that this is you. And anytime you get on or off the ship, you'll have to have your medallion with you. You might have to have your passport, but in order to get on and off the ship, the medallion is the identifier. And then once you're on the ship, your medallion is your key to get into your room or into your cabin. And outside of each door, cabin door, there is this little plaque or this little the screen. And if you hold your medallion up to the spot here, it'll recognize you. And in addition to that, it also the ship already knows where you're at. So as you walk up to your door, it can automatically unlock the door as you get there, and then you can just open it and go in. And then while you're on the ship, every time you come back to your cabin, it's your medallion that will allow you to unlock it and get back in. Also, all around the ship, there's these great big giant touch screens. Almost all of the elevator lobbies and different places, and they have all kinds of things. And these almost have all of the same things that they have on your phone app, but it's on a great big screen. And you can identify yourself by holding your medallion up to a little thing on it, and then your account, or at least your information, will come up. Like if you have a bunch of activities that you have on your calendar, different things that you're doing, and so you can use that. And then when you walk away or log out, that screen now is for somebody else to use. Another thing the medallion is used for is anytime you want to purchase something that's not already included in your cruise. If you go to the spa, go to the casino, order drinks, go to a lot of the shops, you can buy souvenirs. There's all kinds of, go to a premium restaurant. The medallion is kind of like your credit card. You use it to buy stuff. Normally we don't try to buy a lot of things, but on the few things that we do, this is how you pay for them. Another really cool thing, if you have your tracking turned on, your medallion also locates you where you are on the ship. This is really useful if you're with a group of other people, like parents want to keep track of their children. They can look on the app on their phone, and they can identify where are the kids, or where's my shipmates in this case. So here's an example that one we did on one of the last cruises we went on. Here's Debbie and Janine and Brian and Jody, and by looking at my phone, I was able to tell, oh, well, Debbie's in her cabin, Brian's out in the hallway next to the elevator. And so this is a really good way to find your shipmates on the ship. The medallions come in many different colors, and that represents how many cruises you've been on. Your very first cruise, which a lot of you, that will be you, you'll get a blue one. And after you've gone on one cruise, you're considered gold, a gold member. And for the next 3 cruises, you will have a gold one. After 3 cruises, you'll be ruby. After 5 cruises, you'll be platinum. And that's currently where I'm at. Oh, this is the ruby one. Here's one here. Here's my platinum colored medallion that I got on the last thing, because we've gone on just over 5 cruises. And then once you've gone on 15, then you're an elite member and you get a black one. And Princess sells bracelets if you don't want to use the lanyard, but their prices are kind of high. So we just went on Amazon, and the Apple AirTags, which families already use to keep track of their kids, like at playgrounds and different places they go, it's the same size as the medallion. So we bought a couple cheap these bracelet things. I think it was $7 each or something like that, or $7 for a couple. I don't remember. And a lot of us, and sometimes we really like the bracelet style, and sometimes we really like using the lanyard. And if you have any more questions, I will be glad to answer them.